Okay, what does this do? Nope. Hmm. Why does it just stop like that? Bup, 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 bup. Good question, Hibi. When I tried this yesterday, it worked flawlessly. Maybe my internet today is just really not wanting to. I did lower the bitrate now. And so far, I don't see any new dropped frames. So maybe I found the sweet spot for today. Let me know if it keeps stable for like half a minute or a minute. If it's good for a full run, I think we can keep going like this. Oh, nope, it dropped huge. Yeah. It's just not stable enough. That's annoying. So I guess I could keep it running like this, because it seems fine like 90% of the time. But I could have some drops here and there. Well, like that one. Yeah, if it drops like 2 seconds at a time. It feels like. Well, well, well. Yeah, I guess this is the best I can do for today. At least I hope the internet doesn't stay this shit on Sundays. How much of the match did we actually miss by figuring all that stuff out? Sipes has 75 points. How many rounds is this already? Round 6 out of 10. Okay, so we missed half of the first sub match. More than that. And so far it seems like Sipes is very dominating in this matchup. It is the last division, so this should technically have all the slowest drivers. I think Sipes is a bit of a standout among them. And since he drives the 2v2, the 1v1 I mean, since he drives this one, the 2v2 he can't drive, so we might get a bit closer races there. But yeah, here Sipes won with a 0.7 advantage, and I think he's driving constant 55s if I looked at the screen correctly during that. So let's actually spec someone else, since there's no one else to see when you're spec Sipes. Oop, there goes Psycho. There goes Mama. There goes Benji. Okay, just one guy left to hold up the Sipes. Let's see if Roche can stay close. So far it's not looking too bad. He's only 0.1 behind compared to the more than half a second it was before. Although I'm not too sure if Sipes is gonna drive another 55. Oh, the loud goose honk. It's a 55 again by Sipes, but only 0.3 behind Forosh this time, so closer round. Still not really close. And Sipes extends his lead to over 30 points now. $105 to 63. It's actually close for the second and third place and the places below that. Both Los Compadres and Schtroumpf have the same points, and Smurfs crash regularly, and how do you pronounce that? Branquignoles. So it might be obvious from this 1v1 which team advances the division at the end of this match day, but it's just one match with one player out of all the matches, so there's the least points to be gained here, even if any advantage is a good advantage. Sipes wins again. Roche this time not in second. Everyone else closer, but it's still Sipes the only one with a 55. And let me actually post this link somewhere so people know this is the right stream and not wait in the other one. Oop, 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 oop. Okay. Back to the match. This is the second to last lap, or second to last round. And Sipes again, way off in the lead. It's a pretty close match behind. Hello, Ben. I didn't manage to fix it fully, but it's way better now. It only drops out here and there, so I decided to just stick with it.
Fair enough. That is good to hear.
Yeah, I think it's just my internet today that's not stable enough. I can't stream that too because I'm driving a match then. I think there was a stream for your match though. Ben, do you know who streams Div 2? Let me quickly check.
Div 2, yeah, there's definitely someone streaming that.
Scrolling up. Div 2 is streamed by Virtuous with a POV, and then Mazer is doing a normal stream. That's the info I have. And I guess I could turn off the Open Planet plugin stuff. No need to see that. Actually, how do I not show plugins? No idea. Oh well.
Pretty close round.
Well, I mean, if you look at the points, Ben, Sipes has won every single round.
Yeah.
So, but below that, it's
I just
pretty
mean
close.
this one round that I'm seeing.
Yeah, it's
I mean, apart from Sipes quite clearly in the lead.
Oh,
the
right,
other three are close.
I just remembered I can click the names on the left to switch positions. I didn't have to press tab. You live and you learn, or you live and you remember. That's what's
close
happening
between
here.
the last two.
True. Sipes with the BM immediately. Okay. But yeah, now that Sipes has already driven this map, the 2v2 should be much closer, because I think he's the fastest by far out of the drivers. At least out of the drivers that drove there. I'm not quite sure on the rest of the teams.
Yeah, maybe some of the teams were tactical.
Yeah.
Putting their
Trying
two
to
best
get more,
for the 2v2.
yeah, trying to get more points in that. Because there is more points to be had for the whole team, because first place does get the same points. Like first place across every submatch does get the same points.
Yep.
But the second place gets more points the more players there are. Sipes is in the wrong division. Well, I mean, his team seems to be in the right division. Actually,
yeah,
let me...
If they are in the wrong one, they will soon move out of it.
Exactly. I will go and check who else is in his team. Fast and Smurfious, is it? Okay, so it's Sipes, Opsic, Therion, Catgirl. Oh, Yakuzi is in here. Is Yakuzi on the server?
Yeah, I saw him earlier.
He might be driving. That's interesting. And then it's also Tsiriki. So I know Opsic. I know Sipes. I know Yakuzi. I don't actually know the other three.
One of them was Catgirl, I think.
I've heard the name, but I don't think I've ever seen them drive. Much less talk to them, so. Ah, yeah, Sipes as a player, yeah, he could be higher up. Okay, 2v2 starting soon. Let's see who's driving. We have for Los Compadres, Walty, M, and Grimnick. I know Grimnick at least. For the Branquignoles, we have Phoenix and... Wait, who else?
Next page.
No, I think it's Lelouch. Van Air? Lelouch? I think that's him. Because I can't imagine who else should be in that team. And for Schtroumpf we have Eugene and Schweetz. For FS we have Yakuzi actually and Opsic. And for the Canyon, what's the R for? Oh, Smurfs crash regularly. Yeah, that's Haxe and Jostein. So now instead of 5 people there will be 10 people driving, and then 15 after this. A bit more chaotic, but also lots more points to be had, like we said. And it is looking good for the FS, the Fast and Smurfious. At least in the warm-up with Yakuzi with a huge lead over everyone else.
Oh, hopefully Eugene doesn't do that in the race.
What happened?
He went on the wrong side of the checkpoint.
Oh no.
And then had to kind of drive backwards to get back through it again.
Well, yeah, that's not something you want to do, that's very true.
Here we go, round 1 of the 2v2.
Here we go indeed. Let's actually spec Yakuzi. Not because we have any, like, team advantage or anything.
Bias at all.
Bias, exactly, no.
Oh, some white people at the start there.
And because Yakuzi is first, I'm already switching off. Otherwise we don't get to see anything. So yeah, Yakuzi first, followed by both Schtroumpf players actually, and then Walt. Opsic tries to get in there. Managed to fiddle himself. Oh, someone did a Ben. Hit the lip of the of the bank turn there. Let's actually switch to... is it Eugene? No, Eugene doesn't have. Let's switch to Opsic. Currently in 5th. Oh, that was a bad turn onto the narrow road there. Lost a lot of
But
speed.
no one's coming past him though.
Wait, what happened to Jacuzzi? Jacuzzi's completely... Oh, he's down to 4th. Down to 5th even? He must have done a mistake in the narrow road as well, same as Opsik. So Schtroumpf won too for the first 2v2 round. And there's French in the chat.
And now we can do the quick change.
And now we can do the quick change on the left, yes. Let's
I'll
stay with
spec Hags
Haxa
there.
for... Yeah, exactly. Stay with Haxa for a bit weakly here and there.
We start from
not part of the front group, but it's not looking too bad. It does feel like my stream is dropping more than it should be though at the moment.
Huge mistake by Lelouch. He might even struggle to finish.
Wait,
He's
how far
15 seconds back.
Ooh, yeah, he's far back. Haxa also losing a connection to the pack a bit. I'm switching over to Waltz. Currently in 3rd. Oh, both Fast and Smurfious players in the top 2 right now. Jacuzzi followed by Opsik. Waltz safety drifting that uphill. Or maybe he doesn't know it's full speed. Both possible.
I mean, it's working for him. He's
Into
even
the last turn.
catching
Oh, Opsik!
Oh!
Opsik lost
Opsik.
3 positions by clipping the edge there.
He's lucky not to completely fall off, though.
Yeah, I mean, he managed to finish and quote-unquote only lost 5 positions, but that's still 6 points he could have had more. Let's see if Lelouch can finish. He has 10 seconds for the last bit. Yep. He at least gets the last point. And more BM from Sipes. the Crashers staying true to the name. Interesting start line by Opsik there. Not sure if that was intended, went very wide to the first checkpoint. The front group is... Yeah, I wanted to say the front group was tightly knit and then lots of people touched. Jacuzzi as well, one of them. Getting overtaken by Opsik. Now it's both Schtroumpf in the top 2 again.
He had to respawn.
Oh, Walt is far behind, even behind Lelouch now, yeah. Schtroumpf in first, followed by Schweetz. And Opsik right behind him. Let's see if we get a good entrance here into the narrow road. And no one touches there of the top 4. And Jacuzzi does have more speed than Eugene. We'll get him into the entrance of this. Oh, Schweetz! Schweetz going super wide, not failing. And Jacuzzi at the last checkpoint. But Opsik sniped Schweetz, so it's Schtroumpf FS, Schtroumpf FS. Lots of points for those two teams. Yeah. And if you look at the points, it is 50 points advantage for FS now, but Schtroumpf could close that gap if they get good runs and FS keeps doing mistakes. Also, the times are not quite on the level of Sipes yet. I think Sipes drove a 55 every single run in the 1v1. I'm not sure if we've seen a 55 yet in this 2v2. And we're now in round 4 out of 10. Ooh, nice turn by Walt and Jacuzzi. Ooh, Walt! Too high! Gets his wheels on the inside wall and loses control of the car. So now it's Opsik and Jacuzzi in 1 and 2.
Oh, Opsik. He had to save that. And actually didn't lose any positions for it.
Phoenix hit the wind corner completely and left to the right of the screen. Eugene, who was in 4th, also lost a couple positions, so now it's... Well, Schweetz is also far in the back, so this is a good round for the Fast and Smurfious.
Fastest Smurfious, yeah.
Haxa actually in 3rd right now, even though he has the 3rd fewest points overall. That's gonna almost double his points just from that one round.
Also quite good for the Los Compadres.
4th and 6th.
Yeah.
I mean, in this division, because it is the last one, it's all about getting most points and then going up a division. You can't go further down. And with almost 70 points advantage, it's looking good for Fast and Smurfious. Oh, someone died at the start. I missed two.
Yeah.
Bit of a better entrance here for the whole field. Not many big mistakes yet. Let's switch to Opsic at the end of the top 4. Yeah, Schtroumpf and FS have been the dominating teams so far. Lots of mistakes
Oh,
though.
Schwyz with a crashed at wind turn.
Schwyz touched a bit, Opsic touched a bit, making Haxe go up to 3rd. And quite a big gaps. Oh, and there we have Phoenix with lots of speed trying to get Opsic and Haxe to 3rd. Did get a bad entrance into that though. Jacuzzi will finish first if no further mistakes. Eugene 2nd and very close for 3rd. 3-5, 3-6, 3-8. All down to the last turn. And on to round, what is it, 6 out of 10? 6 out of 10 we go.
It's Jostein who does a very wide start.
Does he do that every time though?
Well, he definitely did it this time. Looking good for the FS team again, 1st and 2nd. Oh, Walt coming through with a lot of speed past Eugene. Oh, he's going to pass Opsic as well. Oh,
Jacuzzi with a big slowdown at the entrance of the narrow road gets overtaken by almost everyone actually.
Walt has just overtaken about 4 people in the last 3 turns.
Yeah, Walt.
And now he's in 1st.
Oh, it's a close finish though. 4 people within
Oh,
half a
Haxe
second.
sniping Opsic.
Haxe,
no!
so 1,000th of a time.
Oh,
gets counter
so
snapped by
close.
Opsic again.
Yeah.
That's a lot of points for Los Compadres.
They might move up to 2nd.
They did not.
No, they're not that close actually.
No, there's still a 30
like
point
30
gap
point different.
and 78 point gap to Fast and Smurfious from say. Oh, someone didn't start, I think? It felt like I saw someone on the start. Yo, yeah, Lilouch only just started late. 7 seconds.
Oh. Oh, I think that was Grimneck. He had a huge crash.
Oh, Eugene also hit the wind corner there. And Opsic must have had a tiny slowdown as well? Maybe? So far it's Jacuzzi and Schwyz in 1 and 2 who are still safe. Never mind that Jacuzzi must have touched. Schwyz also letting off the accelerator. Both saving it there. Still maintaining the 1 and 2 positions. Let's see in the last turn. Ah, Schwyz just gets it from Jacuzzi because Jacuzzi goes wide. Opsic the 3rd again.
Yeah, Haxe could have been 4th, but yeah, crashed at the finish.
Oh no. That's so sad. Okay. Oh, both Opsic and Eugene have... Oh, never mind. They had both the same amount of points. Now, actually, Jacuzzi moves on to 2nd place for points overall in this sub-match. Yeah. The Fast and Smurfious having 1st and 2nd drivers by amount of points makes them very likely to win this sub-match and comfortably 1st, yeah.
Oh, Opsic, that was
super wide, yep.
Yeah.
Switching back to the front, it's Walt in 3rd, following Schwyz, or actually maybe overtaking Schwyz here indeed, and then following Jacuzzi who's in 1st. Jacuzzi has been struggling with his entrance, as does Walt as he hits the inside of the GP. Schweetz now second again. Jacuzzi will stay in first. How does it look behind them? Lots
Good
of
for
different
Schtroumpf.
drivers.
They're second and third, I think.
Yep, and they will finish second and third. I think as I switch to Grimnick, yeah, Haxe did another mistake in the end, loses lots of positions. He was 5th or 6th before that.
Yep.
Yeah, that's actually, what was it, 22 and 24? Yeah, 2 more points for the Schtroumpfs that round, so a tiny bit of a gain. Still 81 points behind the leaders overall.
And
But
with
there's
only
way
2
more
rounds
points.
remaining, it's probably pretty fixed, those
Yeah.
top 2
At
positions
least
now.
for the end of this sub-match.
Maybe even all 5 are pretty secure, actually. Fairly big points gaps.
80, 50, 50, 40.
Yep.
Could change, but it would require teams to show up and get 1 and 2 for a couple rounds.
Well, Walt, that's not what you want to do.
Haxe saved the bank turn by drifting it. How does the front look? Jacuzzi in front again, followed by both Schtroumpf drivers, and let me guess, Opsik in fourth? No, Opsik actually a bit further behind. And as I say that, Nick crashes where Walt did last time at the entrance of the narrow road.
Phoenix overtaking Walt. They're having a pretty close battle, those two.
It's going
See
into
if
the
Walt
last
can get him.
turn. Phoenix does stay ahead.
Yep. There's some 55s from Nikusi now.
55.8 with 1 more round to go. Jacuzzi being the first one to cross the 100 points threshold.
This is the final round, right?
It should be. Let me double check. Yep,
Yes.
10 out of 10. Actually, there's a... Oh yeah, 150 points limit. That makes sense. Because if you win 10 times, then yeah. Oh, Walt with a touch at the entrance of the narrow road there.
Someone else as well.
Jacuzzi in first again, followed by both Eugene and Schtroumpf. Opsik a bit further behind. Haxe actually in fourth at the moment. Let's see if he drifts this again. He does. So that's just his way of driving that. Schweetz actually with a touch. Falls behind. Walt somehow got in there, now in third. Replaced Schweetz.
Oh, Schweetz with another crash. He's fallen right back.
Ooh, yeah, he's back off the pack for this round at least. Walt actually inching closer to Jacuzzi, and Opsik... Oh, never mind Walt! He had to restart at the checkpoint. And Haxe getting Opsik in the last turn. So, best position for Haxe yet, and another 55 from Jacuzzi. That's a decent time.
Yeah, 0.6. That's decent.
And with that, Jacuzzi wins in the points department, and Fast and Smurfious as a team expand their lead to almost 100 points at the end of the 2v2.
And if you thought that was chaotic, wait for the next rounds.
We'll be 15 drivers now instead of 10. A lot more.
And I also think the maps now get more difficult as well. I think that's the easiest one over with. In my opinion, anyway.
I do want to figure out how I can hide that plugin. Oops, hide that plugin though. Checkpoint counter? No, grinding stats? Ah, okay, found it. Good. Grinding stats now hidden. Yep, yeah, the 1v1 and 2v2 being finished means we're also done with the first map. Now there's 2 more maps and both will be driven in 3v3. And currently, with the submatch configurator we have in the middle of the screen, that means that the teams are selecting who drives for them and ready up. And once all that is done, the map will restart with a warm-up, and then it's instantly live. So let's see how this goes. And while we're waiting, I'll link Wind the stream because he asked, even though I'm not happy with how it looks, but oh well. don't know the main. Okay. Saib says they're waiting on one. Axis says their team is ready. There's already a couple of people doing test runs, training runs. So what do we think? Is Saib's gonna dominate this one like he did the one we won?
I will go as far as saying that FS will probably dominate.
But
again.
maybe not Saib's as a player. Oh, Yakuzi
Yeah,
isn't ready
I mean
yet.
he might. He might. He did look pretty strong in his 1v1, but I don't know, different map. So
True, true.
depends how trained he is on this one, I guess.
I think they're all waiting on Yakuzi, if Saib's is to be believed. Oh, yeah, Yakuzi crashed, he readied up, and now we're good to go. Match starting, as it says in the middle there. Now for a map restart, and then for it to be live. Good luck, have fun. And here we go. First round on Doritos Go Brab. And someone did not start. I'm not gonna try and figure out who that was because we can't click on the names on the left.
Trying to go through the.
Oh, it was
numpad,
Mama,
but
I
it's
think, and someone else maybe.
We have some new players this round that haven't played so far.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the list after the first round to see who's
I
driving.
understand. I have to be honest, it's utter chaos in the mid pack.
So far, oh yeah, there's a couple players actually far behind, and even more there. It's Schweetz in the front, followed by Yakuzi, and then Bungie behind. And then we have Psycho and JR1988, although it changed a bit now. Let's see if Yakuzi can stay in front. He did get Schweetz at the last checkpoint, although you can see the hood of Schweetz creeping into the picture. Couple more turns. This one is normally full speed, and Yakuzi does it full speed. One more drift over the dirt. There's Schweetz trying to snipe him, and touches in the last turn. So it's Yakuzi's win.
Close.
And Saib's nowhere to be seen. Is Saib's driving?
Maybe not.
Maybe not indeed. That was the warm-up though. And someone crashed at the start again. So, onto the first live round, where points are actually distributed. Actually, I wonder who Vince is. I saw his name, but I don't know what team he's driving for. If I had to guess, I'd say Le Branquignole.
Yeah, I would have guessed that team too.
Back to the front, or closer to the front. Yakuzi leading, followed by Psycho and now Schweetz. Let's see if we can swap to Schweetz.
Yeah, Sipes is not playing actually. It's Zerike and Russia. No, it's not. Zerike and Therion and Yukuse are for FS.
Maybe that's why Sipes was so fast on that map, because he mainly trained that one, or the other map as well, so maybe two maps. Oh, Yakuzi gets stuck in the end? What happened there? How many positions is he going to lose? Wow, that's a lot.
A lot. Did he hit the red bit?
He hit the red bit right before the dirt, yeah.
Yeah,
Does that full
I've hit
stop
that a
you?
few times. When I've hit it before, it hasn't. But I guess if you hit it hard enough,
oh no! And Erwin was apparently AFK when the round started. That's not great.
No. But he did actually not finish last, so...
True, true. He actually... Oh, he even got Yakuzi, so Yakuzi went from being first to third last place in that round. Well, here we go for round two. And there's already a couple who didn't make the start jump. So really spread out. Oh, lots of people crashing here. Schweetz does, Jacuzzi does. Actually not that many, the rest just touched. Back to the front we go. Psycho in first, followed by Roche for Schtroumpf. So a bit more of a mix in teams. We have SCR, Schtroumpf, Los Compadres and FS in the top 5. But Psycho touched there, falling behind a tiny bit. Or actually a bit more than that.
Banji
Oh,
with a
Banji
touch.
as well.
Yep.
So we have Schtroumpf in the top 2 positions. Let's see, going into the full speed. Erwin actually drifting. That might lose his position in second to Zericki by doing that. Zericki goes narrow, does get second.
I don't know if it's possible, but maybe some feedback from Max would be to reset the division standings between each map. Or even between
Why?
each sub-match. Well, because like right now, I don't know who's winning on this map.
Oh, okay. Or maybe have an extra thing that shows division standings and map
Yeah.
standings below that.
Yeah.
Because I think the division standings are really important and you want them there, but map standings are also not too bad.
But I don't think those points matter. You get points from like whether you win the 1v1 or 2v2, or like second, third, fourth. Like you get like a set amount of points for the position you get.
No, you just get the points every round and that adds up. So division standings are the standings in the end.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's no
I
longer
didn't
you win
realize
maps,
that.
it's just you win rounds or you don't.
Oh, wow. Okay, I didn't get that.
Yeah. There you go.
I did not read the rulebook.
You learn again.
Yeah. Damn, okay, that's going to be kind of interesting then, actually.
Yes, so these stats are important because as Schtroumpf, you know you have to get 70 more points at this point than FS.
Yeah, and it's not like you can just be like, oh, we've lost the 1v1 or the 2v2
No,
or whatever.
it's just constant
and
gaining
just
of
be
points.
like, you're going to lose the points from that. It's, yeah, everything. Damn.
Yep. Wait, why is Vince saying noob admin as always? What happened?
No idea.
I
There was
don't know
talking
either.
French.
Yeah, there was lots of French and I don't know that well enough. Now back to
the
this
race,
round though, exactly.
Yeah. Jacuzzi, is he going to fail again?
Has a
No.
pretty good lead and will finish in first, followed by a close group consisting of Schweetz, Banji and Roche. And then Zericki behind that. And 102.6 is actually not too bad.
No, it's not too bad at all.
And we're going into round number 4. Yeah, the points gap between FS and Schtroumpf is 70 still. And then the gap to third place Los Compadres is already 110 points from second to third. So I think this will mostly be about Schtroumpf making maybe a comeback, or Fast and Smurfious just sticking to their lead and moving up to Division 4 next week. Oh, Russia with a mistake there.
Might be interesting between third and fourth. They're the closest two teams, only 40 points in between them.
True. Schweetz currently leading, Roche far behind. So now we have Schtroumpf, Los Compadres, SCR, and then Schtroumpf again in the top 4. Bungie trying to get in there. Oh, Cookie for Los Compadres almost touched there. Had a bit of slowdown because he had to save it. So it's just Psycho and Schweetz left for first place, and Schweetz gets the bad
Psycho!
inside bump.
Oh!
All about the last
crash,
turn.
though.
Bungie right behind him,
Damn.
almost snipes them actually.
Yeah. That was really close between those top 3.
That was a good round. And on to round number 5. The halfway point. The the gap between FS and Schtroumpf has shrunk to 69 points. So they gained 1 point on them in the last round.
Yeah.
They will need a bit
Actually,
more than that.
When you're looking at the kind of top player rankings, the Schtroumpf have higher positions than the FS people, so...
Well, I mean, it's Schtroumpf, then FS, then Schtroumpf, then Schtroumpf, then FS, and then FS. So true, they gained on this map because they were 100 points behind almost at the start of the map.
Yeah.
So
They're
they,
gaining quite a lot so
yeah.
far.
And the map is only halfway over. And again, we have two Schtroumpfs in the first and second position in this current round.
Yeah.
Let's see if they can
They
keep
need
that
someone
away.
on the voice channel to tell them to safe it.
Oh, Vince left.
So I think there's a pause, right? After this round.
After this round, you're not supposed to keep playing, but I don't think there's anything implemented like
Yakuza.
script-wise.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if there
Oh,
was or not.
Yakuza again. Almost
Yeah, he
saved
was
it, but
fighting
yeah,
for third,
with
actually,
Benji.
and then, yep, fell right back. Oh, maybe they don't have to wait?
Wait, don't drive. Oh, hey, I'm not sure if he joined in
Go,
time.
go.
Nice DC. Oh, hey, okay, I think he's here,
Someone
and
was
he has
sat at the
started
start
driving.
line.
He only sat at the start line because he had to type, of course. But he's driving now. So it should be a normal round. Oh, the round was
I
forced
guess they
end.
decided
Okay.
he started late.
Someone didn't start. And this time everyone started at the same time. Okay, I guess that's fair.
Oh, Mama got a touch right at the start. Oh, and Lelouch never made the jump. Oh, and someone else.
Yeah,
Neither did JR.
there's been a couple of start crashes every round so
Really?
far after 7
I haven't noticed until this one. Damn. God, you lose so much time doing that.
But yeah, the points gap from Schtroumpf to Fast and Smurfious is now down to 55 points, so they gained another 14 points last round. If that keeps on going, FS is in danger of not winning. And yeah, because they skipped that round and the limit before was 10 rounds, they just added another round, so 10 rounds are actually going to be driven and not 9 driven and 1 skipped. Yakuza in first, followed by Psycho, and now Benji, because Roche did a mistake there. Going to the last turn. Roche comes back at Benji because Benji drifts that and does secure third place for Schtroumpf. I'm not sure if Schtroumpf gained points on FS that round. They might have.
Or pretty similar, I'm guessing.
Because I don't see Zeriki in the top. What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, they gained 1 point. But as we saw in the round before, you can gain way more points in a single round to your opponents just by driving. Or just by getting a couple good positions. Oh, someone died before that checkpoint there.
Yeah.
And the front is full of blue teams, with Bungie being the first one not part of that. Ah, misses the apex there.
Crashes.
Or he missed the apex by hitting the apex, yes. Back to the front we go. Yakuza fighting with Schwyz for first, and Roche fighting with Erwin for second, even though they're the same team. It's actually Schtroumpf in 2, 3, and 4 at the moment. That would be good points for them.
Really good points for them.
Therion for FS is currently, or was in fourth. Fighting back to fourth, hit the inside.
Touches.
Oh, Psycho for SCR far behind. We have Schwyz actually sniping Yakuza in the last turn. So 1, 3, and 4 for Schtroumpf. That's lots of points.
Yeah, they'll have gained a lot on FS on this one.
So it was 44 point difference. No, wait, actually 54 point difference now? Before this round? Let's see what it goes down to. Down to 38.
With 2 rounds remaining.
With this plus 2, so 3 rounds remaining actually.
Yeah, including this one, 3.
Yeah. So it's actually looking good for Schtroumpf to maybe even equal or get really close to Fast and Smurfious if they keep driving like they are. And then it's all decided on the last map. And then it'll be interesting to see if Sipes drives again for Team FS. Good turn there by Yakuza. Does have a tiny bit less speed than everyone else, but the place advantage he gained is enough to keep him in first for now. Let's go a bit. Oh, Jacuzzi going super wide there and losing everything he gained before. Bungie actually fighting to get a top spot here. Overtook Schweetz just now fighting with Roche for first. Going into the 180. Do they both go for the full streak? Bungie goes for the
big
drift.
crash.
And Bungie will secure first, followed by everything blue. And Schtroumpf will also get more points in this one again, but maybe not as many as before. Because we have Ziriki and Therion in 5th and 6th. And reverse champagne for team Le Branquignoles.
Now a 30-point difference between FS and Schtroumpf.
And a 30-point difference could just be one round of a difference if we have top 3 to bottom 3. Yeah. I think the difference is more than 30 actually.
And Tyrion with a mistake, so he's quite far back. Yukusi's also had a mistake, so he's near the back. And so has Ziriki.
Ooh, it's not looking good for the FS. For the
and Ziriki will probably be last, to be honest. He's really far back.
Where do we have the Schtroumpfs then? We have Roche fighting for 6th. We have Schweetz currently in 1st, and we have Erwin also just ahead of, just behind Roche?
Yeah, just behind him.
So it's looking good for the Schtroumpfs. This could be a big lead, at least this round over FS. Going into the last turn here, Schweetz will get first, followed by Psycho, followed by Bungie and Roche and Erwin. So 1st, 4th and 5th. That's a lot of points. And then Therion and
Schtroumpf
7th.
are really turning up on this one.
And was that
Eugene
the last
seems
one?
pumped.
No, second to last one actually. So they do have one more chance to gain on this map. Let's see how close it is after this, or if they even get it.
Yeah.
9 points difference remaining. That is almost nothing.
Now we have a match.
From Sipes building a lead in the 1v1 to Jacuzzi and Opsik extending that lead.
Erwin, quite a big mistake. He won't be getting a lot of points this round.
He is far behind, yeah. We now have
Tyrion as well, though. He's even behind Erwin now.
Ooh, not looking good for him. Ziriki is near the front, Jacuzzi is right in the front. Roche is also in the front and Schweetz as well, so we do still have people close. Currently, I don't think they will gain 9 points on Fast and Smurfious, Team Schtroumpf that is. But it is much closer than we thought it'd be at the start of this map.
Yeah.
Much, much closer.
I mean, Schtroumpf may get second and third.
Oh, but not if Bungie has something to say about that.
Yeah, no, not at all.
Bungie and really Psycho. Psycho sniping Schweetz in the last turn as well.
Yeah, it was a good end for him.
Yeah. So Jacuzzi does secure first for the Fast and Smurfious, but the next one down the line is Ziriki in 8th.
Oh, Vince, that's not where you want to be.
No. That is neither where you want to be, but he managed to finish. And that was the second map and the third sub-match. Let's see what the standings have to say after this. 5 points difference going into the last lap, last map and sub-match. Now let's see. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that if Sipes drives this, FS can get it. If not, it's gonna be really close. And there's a couple of people driving again. Let's see if we can find one of them. Archive is one of them. Haxe making sure that Jacuzzi doesn't happen again, so people ready up when they're actually ready. Oh, that was quick. That was quick indeed.
Yeah. What's up with the wheels on that car in front?
Uh,
I don't know if you can see them.
it's coming into view now. It's a custom model, isn't it, with a wing?
It's just that the wheels are like kind of at like a 45-degree angle.
Oh. Okay, I didn't see that. I have to check it out.
Because whatever the white car was on the
And I
very
think that
front.
horn we just heard was Sipes, so Sipes should be driving. Let's see during the warm-up who we
Yes,
have.
he is.
Eternity might be the one with the skin you were talking about. Yep.
Ah, okay.
I don't see the problem with the wheels though. They look normal to me. Let me actually check the profile. It might be lowered, as in suspension-wise, it looks that way, but they're not slanted. Not to me.
Oh, for me, they were like super slanted.
Hmm.
Who's it? Eternity. Of course, I can't find them now.
Or is there anyone else with a custom skin?
Oh, yeah, in the normal view, they look normal, but maybe when he's turning, you can tell? I don't know.
Maybe when he's on his roof.
You're not really going to be able to see when you're in the follow cam either.
Nope.
Oh, they look just normal.
Yeah, they
It
look
was just on
normal
the
when you-
podium. They looked out of whack.
Maybe we'll see at the end of the map again when we remember
Yeah.
at that point. Here we go. Oh, multiple people have that horn actually. Now let's see who's driving for whom. Eternity Smurf doesn't have a team tag. Which team is he driving for?
Dodo.
Oh no.
And there's so many Smurfs, it's hard to
Yeah,
guess.
exactly. Let's wait until they're finished once and then see who's who. Oh, Phoenix
Oh,
goes and says
oh,
bye, and someone else did as
crashes
well.
everywhere.
Although we still have a pretty tight-knit group in front. Let me switch to Eugene.
Well, Tyrion had a big mistake.
1 or 2 touches at the full speed. Sipes is, as predicted, pretty far in front. Walt TM was actually pretty close behind him.
Big mistake.
Oh, mistake. Indeed.
I think he went for
full
the
speed?
brake trick.
Oh, that's risky. Roche
Very
now
risky.
in first. Followed by a group of 3.
But importantly, it's another Schtroumpf. So they're currently first and second.
Oh, he's an
They
SCR
may pass
ahead.
FS for the first time in the match.
No, Walt actually did, or does get second place if he doesn't fail to finish, so it's gonna be Schtroumpf in first and third. And then followed by FS. And the other Schtroumpf is nowhere to be seen, unless it could be Eternity?
Possibly.
No, Eugene is also... Wait, we have Roche, we have Eugene. And then... Yeah, it must be Eternity, because I don't see another Schtroumpf. And with that, Schtroumpf is leading by 9 points. All got flipped on the head in the first round of the last map. And people flying over the rocks again. Bit of a touch there from Archive. The rest ahead seem to get the full speed well. Sipes and Roch are fighting for 1 and 2 here. Let's look at that. And Sipes is indeed going for the full speed, and this time he made it.
Did he brake trick or just full speed?
I am not sure. I will have to check
Okay.
next round.
Okay.
And then following Roche we have Opsic and Eternity. Oh, Haxe incoming here, overtaking Eternity,
Yeah, a lot of
fighting
speed.
for 4th. Let's see if Haxe can get Eternity in the end. There's only 2 more turns remaining, 1 chicane, Haxe touched, will lose connection.
And Eternity getting upsick, I think?
And indeed, Eternity making 3rd. And Haxe got snapped by Dr. Eugene in the end. Good points for Schtroumpf again.
That's a good time by Sipes, 59.4.
Ooh, yeah. More than a second ahead of the second place. Like Hubi said in the chat at the beginning, he is in the wrong division as a player. He could have been higher up, definitely. But then again, let's see if he continues to drive times like that, or if that was just a fluke. Because in the first round he crashed as well. And yep, Sipes already with a touch, not in the top positions at the start of this. Roche also with a touch. So now it's all up to Dr. Eugene. Oh, Eugene with a brake trick there for the full speed actually.
Oh,
Was
Eternity
also
with
far
a crash.
behind, lots of touches here. Oh, Sipes back to the front, even though he touched at the beginning, and now actually overtaking Eugene for first. Although Sipes is followed by 2 Schtroumpf players. Full speed down left, Eugene can't get away from Roche, but also can't get closer to Sipes, so Sipes will most likely win this.
Big crash.
Oh. A 1 minute .2 by Sipes. Almost, well, he's 0.8 almost ahead of the second place this time. Not quite a second, but still way more than you'd think you'd see.
Mm.
And hello, race driver. You arrived at the most important time.
Yes.
Schtroumpf took the lead last round, extended it this round, and there's only 7, 8, 8, 6, 5, 6 more rounds to go. Bit chaotic still. Sipes with a decent lead over Walt this time. Let's see how Walt takes. Oh, never mind. Oh, wait, Walt and Sipes must have slowed down or touched.
Opsic, he never made the jump.
Oh,
He's
no, did he respawn?
miles.
Oh, he
Yep.
had to respawn. Yeah, that's
He's
a
very
big
far
loss
back.
for FS. So we have a triple lead for Schtroumpf at the moment. We have Roche, then Eternity, then Eugene. This is going to gain them a lot of points. And Walt was the closest one who could have said anything against that. Loses connection. Still fourth, just ahead of Sipes. And Roche will finish first here with a 1 minute .4. And it is champagne for Schtroumpf.
Yeah. Good consistency by those 3.
And there's the BM. His brake tricks are Bork. Yeah. So the 24-point lead will extend to... How much do we have?
And that is the first
Almost
ace
50.
I think we've seen.
Yeah, I think that was the first ace. And 47-point gap. A big jump over one round. Well, this time Sipes... Oh, never mind. Sipes touches before the full speed, falls down behind Roche. Eugene also with a slowdown and a really bad turn there. So it's actually 3 different teams in the top 3 this time. We have... Oh, Sipes with a touch again at the full speed part. His brake tricks are leaving him. He gets overtaken by Archive for second. But not quite, since Archive took the next turn bad and actually touched there. So he's going to lose maybe a position to his teammates. Nope. It was Los Compadres next to each other at some checkpoint, but then Eugene and Eternity both took Archive on the last turn as well. Good points for Schtroumpf again. Even if Sipes starts showing up again, his teammates are not making the impact that they need to at this point.
No, they seem to be struggling.
And a 59 for Roche. Is that the second one we've seen? Or did Sipes ref more than 159?
No, I think we saw 59 already. I think he had a 0.4 at some point. I think that's the fastest one I saw.
Yep. I can actually check. Sipes did a 59.4. Yep.
I'm actually really jealous of Dr. Eugene. He's doing brake tricks all the time, and I suck at them.
Well, he touched this round, so maybe that makes you feel better.
I mean, it does until he does a brake check again, and then
Then it looks so easy.
then I start turning green again.
Yep. Oh, I think Sipes touched again at the full speed part. Gets overtaken by Roche. Roche has been doing great here. Although Opsik is third at the moment. Hasn't gotten
Ooh,
that many
Eternity,
points in
huge
this.
crash.
Let's see, where is he? Oh, he's far behind, yeah.
He did a full 180, 360 or something.
So Opsik for Team FS will get third place here. Sipes will get second, but with Roche in first, they might gain on Schtroumpf, but not a lot.
Dr. Eugene was also far back.
Also Schtroumpf with almost another 59. Can't get much closer than that. 52-point difference. And we have 4 more laps or runs remaining. Sipes and Roche fighting for first, as they've basically done every round. Opsik was fighting for third, but then touched there, so it's gonna be another Schtroumpf domination? Not quite.
Sipes got the brake trick this time.
Sipes got the brake trick. Eugene touched. It's still 2 Schtroumpfs on second and third. Where is Therion actually? Oh, Therion is far behind. What position is this? Therion is in 13. It's not looking good for FS. Eugene tiny bit behind. Opsik will stay in fourth, it seems, unless Walt gets him in the last turn. And it's a good time by Sipes, followed by 2 Schtroumpfs. So now we're down to 3 runs remaining. And the gap is not shrinking down as fast as it needs to be. Or as fast as it needs to, if Fast
I'm
Smurfious
not sure
want
if it's
to win
even
this.
shrinking, to be honest.
Let's see, we went from 52 to...
More.
53.
Yeah.
The gap is not shrinking indeed. Ah, Opsik with a touch at the start. That's not good for FS.
Good start for Hagsa. Up in third. I nearly spoke too soon.
Exactly, the caster's curse. Haxa touching, falling behind.
Oh, Eternity. Big crash as well.
Walt with a big crash as well. He was third, I think, before that. Oh, Mama's actually in... was in fourth until he flew out there and hit the cacti. So who do we have left in the front? Roche, followed by Sipes, followed by Dr. Eugene. Another good-looking round for Schtroumpf. Haxa might get Phoenix in the end here, though. Let's see.
Oh,
Haxa
yeah.
for fourth.
That's a good end for Hagsa.
That's 12 points for Haxa. Two more to go. Gap probably got bigger this time as well. 54, 1 point bigger again, yeah. Oh, Haxa with an early drift there. I don't know if he always does that. I think his start before was better, so I don't think he always drifts it. And then another touch at the full speed, so he's going to be a bit further behind. The top 2 are the same as basically every round so far, Sipes and Roche. Followed by Dr. Eugene and Archive actually finding the wall in that turn. Dr. Eugene also slowing down, so Eternity will take over third.
Tyrion and Dr. Eugene are not too far behind him, though.
checking where the couple of positions are. It's definitely not looking good for FS. Oh, Eternity with a slowdown there. He gets overtaken by his own teammate.
Oh, Tyrion with a crash as well.
Sipes finishes with a... Ooh, two 59s this round. 59-4 from Sipes and a 59-9 from Roche. And Axis Hox's horn sounded fun going by. So even if Sipes is the fastest player currently driving, Therion and Opsic did not gain enough points this match to...
Yeah, it kind of feels like Sipes got put on the wrong Smurfs team.
Yeah. Almost a 60-point lead already. It's at 59, and this is the very last round of this division sub-match. So all signs are pointing to Schtroumpf winning. I don't think actually that FS can overtake them in one round. You can't gain that many points.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
No, they can't.
Sipes hits the wall, and Roche is trying to get a win in the last round of the sub-match. Never mind. Roche goes and hits the wall. It's actually Walt in first.
Yeah, Sipes is also on a bad run. And Dr. Eugene. So they're going to be Opsic or Walt, I think.
Oh, it's actually...
Oh,
no!
Oh, it's neither of them!
It's Sipes again! Sipes and then Eugene in the lead. Because of special circumstances.
Oh,
So Sipes is going to win this time, not with a 49 like he normally does, but with a bit of a slower time. And Haxe actually gets second.
Yeah,
and
that was not a good round, actually.
No, 101, 102, 103, that was the worst round yet. And GG's.
Oh.
And Schtroumpf will move up to Division 4 next week.
And yeah, it was actually a draw for top points on that map with Sipes and Russia.
Oh, it was. So Sipes was the faster driver, but also more mistake prone, which is why Roche managed to equal him, yeah. Don't leave before the match ends? Oh, because people left? I mean, it has ended now.
Yeah, I think Vince already did anyway.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Yeah, Roche can't believe it himself. Actually, let me quickly check who will await them in Division 4.
Well, there will be a change in Division 4. They'll swap with one team.
True. 3 of the following teams will wait for them. Spectrum 2, Erwan, Die Schlümpfe, so the German Smurf team, Apex, and Insanity. One of them will go up, one of them will go down, 3 will stay and meet Schtroumpf next week. So yeah, that was the first sub-match. The next ones will start in 42 minutes, streamed by, I think, Yogoson and Mazer. And then we'll have a couple more matches tomorrow. Wait, is it actually 1 match tomorrow or 2 matches tomorrow? I think it's 2.
2 tomorrow.
2, okay.
Division 1 and Division 4.
And here's hoping my internet is better tomorrow, because 27% packet loss is unacceptable.